When we think about astronaut food, we might imagine futuristic meals, freeze dried cubes, and silver pouches. But how does space food really compare to our everyday meals here on Earth? What exactly makes an astronaut's diet different and why? In this episode, take a closer look at the real differences between astronaut meals and what's on your plate here at home. Discover why food in space needs to be re engineered for safety, nutrition, and microgravity, and how each bite reveals the challenges and creativity of dining in orbit. First, let's talk about the physical differences. For example, the freshness of food. On Earth, cooking and eating is a casual sensory rich experience. The smell of fresh bread, the crunch of an apple, the sizzle of a hot pan. Meals are prepped with water, heat, seasoning, and fresh ingredients every day. In space, though, the rules change completely. Because of microgravity, crumbs and tiny droplets become serious hazards. A floating crumb might clog a ventilation system or damage delicate electronics. Liquid droplets can drift into astronauts' eyes or noses. This means many common Earth foods are simply unsafe in space. For this reason, bread is replaced by tortillas. Tortillas don't crumble, so they're safer to eat in orbit. Sauces and liquids are thickened, so they stick to food instead of floating around. The preparation of food is also very different. Astronauts don't get to cook fresh meals from scratch. Instead, most of their food is pre cooked, dehydrated, freeze dried, or irradiated here on Earth and then carefully packaged to last months in space. To eat, astronauts add water to dehydrated meals or heat thermostabilized pouches in a food warmer. Water is supplied by a space station's onboard system, either hot or cold. This method of preparation inevitably alters the texture and taste of food. Freeze dried scrambled eggs, for instance, are different in texture than freshly scrambled eggs. Dehydrated soups may lack the mouthfeel of fresh broths. Then there's also the nutritional differences. The preservation methods we went over in the last episode, freeze drying, irradiation, thermostabilization, can degrade some vitamins and nutrients, especially vitamins C and some B vitamins. To compensate, NASA and other space agencies fortify meals with extra vitamins and supplements. They monitor the astronauts' blood work constantly to adjust the intake as needed. That said, these measures, despite these measures, space diets tend to provide fewer antioxidants and fresh nutrients than a typical Earth diet, rich in fruits and vegetables. This is why fresh produce deliveries to the ISS are such a morale and health boost. Earth food benefits from constant freshness, variety, and direct access to natural nutrients. Space food, however, is engineered for the safety, long shelf life, and eatability in microgravity, a delicate trade-off. There's also what experts call menu fatigue. On Earth, we eat a range of different flavors and textures daily. In space, however, what astronauts eat can become incredibly repetitive and bland. Even with hundreds of food choices, astronauts often eat similar meals to minimize waste and packaging challenges, leading to boredom and reduced appetite. Interestingly, taste perception changes in space as well. Many astronauts repute muted taste sensations, although this can be attributed to the fluid shifts in the sinus causing nasal congestion, sort of like having a cold. As a result, space food is often seasoned with stronger spices, hot sauce, garlic, or lemon to stimulate taste buds. Another major difference is food texture and form. Earth meals can be crunchy, juicy, or crispy, whereas space meals avoid loose crumbs or liquid splashes altogether. For example, soups in space are thicker, fruit is usually dehydrated or freeze dried, bread is avoided completely, and there are no flaky pastries. Eating in microgravity has also changed how food behaves. Liquid Liquids form bigger bubbles and ones that last longer. Solids don't settle, and chewing motions also feel different. Finally, space food packaging seems alien compared to everyday wrappers and containers. Astronaut meals come in multi-layered plastic pouches that seal in freshness and prevent spillage. These pouches have valves, straws, or resealable openings necessary to manage eating in zero G. Compared to Earth's plates, bowls, and silverware, Space utensils are magnetized or attached with Velcro so they don't float away from tables. In summary, they design a lot of food utensils and kitchenware are designed to be safe, nutritious, and practical in the most extreme and like as a response to the most extreme environment humans have ever faced. In the next episode, we'll explore if space food is available commercially. Can curious civilians buy or taste authentic astronaut meals, or is it just a fascination tucked away in a spacecraft? If you like this video, please consider liking it, leaving a comment, subscribing, or even sharing with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.